This is R.Sudhakar Reddy, Assistant Professor, Department of Mining Engineering, Aditya University. So far, we have covered 8 lessons, 8 topics. First one relates to Mines Act, second one relates to mine rules, and remaining third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth relates to coal mines regulations. So this is the ninth topic, which relates to mine rescue rules. So after end of these topics, all students whoever come across this lecture, they will know all the regulations related to the mine rescue rules. And so we are going just digging deep into the rescue rules. What is about rescue station? What does rescue room means? So establishment and location of rescue station. The chief inspector may permit or require the owner of below ground mine, group of below ground mines, to establish and maintain a rescue stations with such design specifications at such places or places may consider necessary for consultation with the owner. So these rescue rules are generally meant for only underground, number one, and this rescue station can be for one mine or group of the mines. So this station will be taken by the CIM, that is Chief Inspector of the Mines. At every rescue station, there shall be appointed one superintendent and at least 2 instructors, and also there shall be maintained a rescue brigade of not less than 18 rescue trained persons. So rescue station means it should consist of rescue superintendent and 2 instructors and a brigade consisting of 18 RTPs. RTP means rescue trained persons. I will just underline something. Okay, 1 superintendent and 2 instructors and 1 rescue brigade. Rescue brigade consisting of 18 RTPs. RTP means rescue trained persons. In case where the absence of superintendent at a rescue station exceeds 60 days, the owner shall appoint another superintendent. So if rescue superintendent leaves to other country or up in health, if he is absent for his duties for more than 60 days, some other person should take this responsibility. The owner shall within 7 days from the date of assumption or relinquishment or charge by the superintendent inform the chief inspector and inspector in charge of the region. So whenever some other person takes this responsibility, this information needs to be passed to the CIM within 7 days. And coming to what are the functions of rescue stations? Imparting initial training in rescue and recovery work. So there is 2 types of training. One is the initial training, other one is the refresher training. We can do it for the rescue as well as recovery works. Okay. So the basic purpose of rescue station is imparting initial training in rescue and recovery work, and similarly imparting refresher training in rescue to rescue RTPs. So first of all, one should understand what is the difference between initial training and refresher training. Initial training means it is the training given to the new employees, whereas refresher training means it is a training given to the already established employees. So these refresher training is once happens in every 5 years. So that is also 1/3 of employees will be refreshed once in every 5 years. Providing supports by its own rescue teams and equipment in case of major accidents. So what is the function of rescue station means? It provides support by its own rescue team and equipment in case of major accidents or long-lasting rescue and recovery operations. So the main purpose of rescue station is rescue and recovery work. Carrying out functions of the rescue room in respect of this below ground mines where there is no rescue room. So first of all, one should understand rescue station is a bigger one, rescue room is a smaller one. For smaller mines, rescue room will serve the purpose. Sometimes a rescue station will serve the group of the mines. That is the main important thing. So there are separate equipment for rescue room and separate equipment for rescue station. Rescue room is in charge of rescue room in charge, and rescue station will be in charge of superintendent. That is the difference. And coming to the establishment and location of rescue rooms, now we have came across the rescue room also. At every below ground mine where more than 100 persons are ordinary employed below ground, there is no rescue station within its radius of 35 kilometers. The owner shall establish and maintain on surface close to the mine a rescue room. So for example, there is no rescue station near, it's 35 kilometers. It is far away from more than 35 kilometers. If the employment in underground exceeds 100 persons, then it is the prerequisite to establish a rescue room. The total number of persons ordinary employed in the below ground out of all such does not exceed 5,000. Here once again, if it exceeds 5,000, then again there should be a rescue station only. So if it is only just 100 or 110, 120 like that, then the rescue room will serve the purpose. The mines is situated within the radius of 35 kilometers from and connected by road with the rescue room, equipped with requisite additional rescue apparatus, including at least 50 extra sets of SCBA, self-contained breathing air apparatus. So, for example, if rescue station is serving group of mines, in such cases, it should have extra 15 SCBA. SCBA means self-contained breathing air apparatus. And placed under the charge of person holding the qualifications prescribed under Rule 8 and minimum of 5 rescue trained persons. So, 5 RTPs whom at least one shall hold the qualifications prescribed under Rule 10. So, for example, some rescue room is serving some other mines also, then that room should contain 50 extra sets of self-contained breathing air apparatus, and then that room should have 5 RTPs, rescue trained persons. Notwithstanding anything contained in the sub-rule 1, in the case below ground coal mines having a fiery seam or gaseous seam of second or third degree, the chief inspector may, for reasons to be recorded in writing, require the owner to establish and maintain a rescue room irrespective of the number of persons. So, just now we have studied that a rescue room is mandatory if employment exceeds 100, but if chief inspector of mines thinks that it is a highly gassy mine or it is a dangerous mine or it is a something, then he can ask owner to or agent for establish a rescue room. At each rescue room, there shall be appointed such number of RTPs, rescue trained persons, as may be necessary, and one of them possessing qualifications specified in the Rule 10 shall be made in charge of the rescue room. So, he will ask some number of RTPs should be there in every rescue room, and one person who is having prescribed qualification specified in the Rule number 10. At least one RTP shall always be attendance at the rescue room. So, there should be mandatory, one RTP should be always present at the rescue room. And functions of the rescue room. A rescue room shall provide facilities for the storage, assembly, testing, adjustments of the breathing air apparatus and other rescue equipment and apparatus for their speedy transport to the mines. So, it contains all rescue apparatus, and they should see that all adjustments or testing, all assembly, these things should be done in the rescue room only. And qualification, experience, etc. of superintendent. So, superintendent is the head of the rescue station. So, he should be RTP, rescue trained person, and he should have a minimum experience of 5 years below ground, not above ground, and he should have FCC, and that's also unrestricted certificates. So, these are the 3 things required for a superintendent who is in charge of rescue station. One is RTP, that is rescue trained person, another is 5 years of below ground experience, and there is first class manager certificate, which is of unrestricted type. And qualification, experience, etc. of instructors. So, he should be RTP, similarly with the just like superintendent, but here 3 years of below experience and holds manager certificate. Manager certificate means even overman is also manager, under manager also manager. So, this is all unrestricted type. So, I hope all students are clear about what are the qualifications required for rescue station superintendent and similarly rescue room instructors. Selection of rescue trained person for posting at rescue station. After coming into force of these rules, rescue trained person for posting at rescue station shall be selected from among the rescue trained persons employed in the mines served by the rescue station by the superintendent in consultation with the manager of the mines. So, if you want to select the RTPs, it should be done in consultation with the manager and superintendent. A person selected under sub-rule 1 shall be posted for not less than 1 year and not more than 5 years. So, if he is RTP, is serving rescue for is employed at rescue room or rescue station, then he is posting not less than 1 year, not more than 5 years. So, this is the I mean to say, how can you say, means his tenure of his employment at rescue room or rescue station. Qualification, experience, etc. of rescue room in charge. He should be rescue room trained person, just like instructor, 3 years practical experience below ground and holds manager certificate. Similar to the rescue instructor, almost similar, rescue room in charge and rescue instructors in the rescue station, the qualifications remain same. First one is a RTP, rescue trained person, and 3 years of below experience and manager certificate. And equipment which are maintained at rescue station and rescue room. At every rescue station, there shall be provided and maintained immediate use apparatus equipment as specified in the Schedule 1. In case of rescue room, as specified in the Schedule 2. Okay. In below ground, where there is no rescue room, is located apparatus equipment as specified in the Schedule 3. Sometimes, if there is no rescue room, no rescue station, then the equipment which is specified in the Schedule 3 will be kept in the below ground. Self-contained breathing apparatus provided at rescue station and that rescue rooms under it shall be of same type and same make. So, all these self-contained breathing apparatus of different companies. So, once you select one company, all the apparatus should be of the same company because of ease of maintenance. And following apparatus and equipment provided in pursuance of sub-rules 1, 2 and 3 shall be of type approved by the Chief Inspector. Breathing air apparatus, that is self-contained, smoke helmet, reviving apparatus, that is just like if any person is not able to breathe, and reviving apparatus, electric safety lamps, flame safety lamps, gas detectors, self-rescuers, all this equipment should be kept in the rescue station as well as in the rescue rooms. So, all breathing apparatus and every flow meter shall be adjusted, tested, and purity of oxygen for use in the breathing apparatus shall be tested in such manner as laid down in the Schedule 4. So, testing procedures are laid out in the Schedule 4. These testing procedures should be followed by rescue station superintendent as well as rescue room in charges. In case of any accident in a below ground mine arising out of the use of any rescue apparatus, a written report thereof shall be sent within 24 hours of such accident by the manager of the mine chief. Suppose some apparatus is not working, such thing should be communicated to the CIM or RIM, Chief Inspector of the Mines or Regional Inspector of the Mines, in Form 2, okay, within 24 hours. That is one of the important things. In case of an accident in a rescue station or rescue room arising out of the use of any rescue apparatus, written report thereof should be sent. Similarly, if there any malfunctioning or any accident happens to some equipment, similarly it has to be communicated to the Regional Inspector or Chief Inspector within 24 hours. No absorbent cartridges, chemicals, self-rescuer and gas detector tube shall be kept at a rescue station, rescue room below ground for use beyond the expiry date. Just like medical shop, no expiry medicine should be used. Similarly, in underground rescue room or rescue station, no expired thing should be kept below ground. Duties and responsibilities of superintendent. The superintendent shall be in overall control of the rescue station and rescue rooms. So, he should take complete control of the rescue rooms as well as rescue station. The superintendent shall ensure that rescue equipment apparatus kept at the rescue station, rescue room at the entrance of the below grounds under his control are maintained in the perfect working order. Not that you have to keep the equipment, but it should be readily usable if the situation comes. Inspected by the instructors at specified intervals. Every time some marked intervals for testing you have to do. Tests are conducted and adjustments are made. So, every time or frequently some tests should be done so that it is working perfectly or not. The superintendent shall ensure that adequate stock of spare parts supplies should. So, always if you are keeping rescue equipment means it is the responsibility of superintendent should keep this inventory readily available. Superintendent shall countersign the records maintained under sub-rule 1 of Rule 13. The superintendent shall ensure that person selected for initial training and those undergoing refreshing training receive the prescribed course of instructions and practices that are issued under. So, whenever some training is going on, whether it is initial training or refresher training, see that all trainers should get proper training. The superintendent shall make periodical inspections rescue room and apparatus. So, he should periodically inspect the rescue rooms and apparatus. In the event of emergency at a below ground mine, superintendent shall perform such rescue and recovery work as may be assigned to him by the manager or in his absence by the principal official present at the surface. He should within the 3 days of completion of the rescue recovery send a report. Suppose if some emergency came, he should do all the works assigned to him by the manager related to rescue and recovery, and he should send the report what he has done within the 3 days to the regional inspector or chief inspector. The superintendent shall maintain a bound page book in a diary or shall record there a results of each of his inspections, and so whatever the things, if he has done an inspection, he record that data in the bound page book. The superintendent shall submit to the chief inspector and regional inspector detailed report of functioning of the rescue station, rescue rooms, and he is in control in proceeding before 20th day of February. So, every year rescue returns, he has to say what are the things he has done every year before 20th of the February. And he should specify the type and number of equipment, apparatus, number of instructors available, rescue room in charge, rescue brigades, all the data related to he should furnish before 20th day of February. And duties of instructors. Under the direction of superintendent, the instructor shall impart course of instructions and practices to persons selected for training in rescue, recovery work, as well as to rescue trained persons, maintain a record thereof. So, duties of instructors is to impart either initial training or refresher training, and similarly to RTPs also, rescue trained persons. So, their duty is to impart initial training, refresher training, also training to the RTPs, and maintain a record thereof, and make inspection tests. So, they should see that all equipment should be kept in the proper order. In the event of any emergency below ground, my instructor shall perform such discovery and recovery. So, not only station superintendent, even instructors can perform rescue and recovery work in case of emergency. Instructor shall not leave the rescue station without prior permission of the superintendent. So, it is the duty of the instructor. Whenever if he want to leave, they need to get permission of superintendent. In the absence of superintendent, the instructor shall be charge of rescue station. For example, rescue station superintendent went for 1 day or 2 day leave, then the instructor is the whole and soul of rescue station. The duties and responsibilities of rescue room in charge. Every rescue room in charge shall display prominently list of mines served by his rescue room. So, he has to specify what are the mines which we are serving. So, all the details should be displayed at outside of the rescue room. Maintain the equipment and apparatus kept in the rescue room in perfect order, just like in the rescue station. Maintain the proper record of all rescue equipment. So, what is the equipment which they are maintaining in the rescue room, and not allow any unauthorized person to enter into the permit. So, these are the duties and responsibilities of rescue room in charge. He should keep the equipment in proper order, and he should not allow any unauthorized person. He should keep the, maintain the equipment in the proper order, all these things. And the rescue room attendants will be there. Every rescue room attendant shall not leave the rescue room until relieved by the substitute. Not allow any, just like rescue room in charge, he should not also allow any unauthorized persons. He never attend to telephone calls or maintain a record thereof. Maintain the rescue room in neat and tidy conditions, and he should see that rescue room is used for only rescuing works or training works. It should not be used for some other purpose. And coming to the summary of all this rescue, after this lecture, students are able to know about who is the in charge of rescue station and what does the rescue station contain, and similarly who is the in charge of rescue room and what does rescue room mean, and similarly duties and responsibilities of rescue station superintendent, rescue instructor, rescue room in charge, rescue attendant. Thank you.